Hello everyone, welcome to something different. I'm going to do some non-Toho stuff for 1 or 2 episodes. I'm going to be playing at least one level of this game. It is Super Mario World VIP Wall Alaska Mix 4. Alaska is only for the 4th one, I think. Anyway, most of you here probably know this game by heart already, but maybe not all of you. Essentially, it's a hack of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, and it's made by the Japanese people over at not Hell, sorry, I mean 2CH. See, 2CH, bottom right. And it's a really good game, and I want to play the game's last level, basically. And do it mostly legit without save states. And let's just go and do it. Meikai Abyssu. This Abyssu is abyss, obviously, and Meikai means something like the land of the dead. So you might call this stage the Abyss of the Dead. Let's go. No Yoshi's allowed because that's how it goes in the Abyss of the Dead. This place here is inspired by the final area of Romancing Saga 3. It's an RPG for the Super Nintendo, and the music we're hearing now is the final battle theme of this game. It rocks. It's one of my favorite video game music songs ever. It's just... there's something really special about the whole... all the battle themes for this game are very different from what we usually get, and that was some failed jumping. Can I do this second one? No! So I have to die. Yeah. It's not that hard of a level, but I just can't do these opening jumps for some reason, so bear with me for a moment. I'll cut the second time if I need to. Anyway, like I was saying, this music is awesome. Of course, this version is translated for Super Mario World. Super Mario World sound system, so it's not as awesome as the original, but it still sounds pretty good. The first time I heard this song was when Raukau was doing his first LP of this game, and I was blown out of my mind. And this song is actually what led me to play the game Romancing Saga 3. It's an alright RPG, but has quite a lot of new ideas compared to other games of the genre, but there's a lot of stuff which is done plainly wrong. Anyway, let's move on. Second room. We have super low gravity in action here. You can't jump high at all. However, you still have an okay amount of bounce, so you can bounce on those Charging Chuck / Charlie replacements. So you can still doable. However, your cape doesn't even make you float. Keep that in mind also. Now for the super Koopa hopping section. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And now for the part which I really can't do, so I'm just tanking and failing. See you in a moment. Okay, welcome back. Can I do this? I really suck at those Venus flight traps or whatever they're called, but now I figured this. Just stay in the middle between two of them. Good. For those wondering, I'm playing with the keyboard because I just hit by a diploma. I just don't have a controller, and I don't think it's that much of a disadvantage, so there you go. Third room, still at super low gravity, but not for long. Don't worry. Actually, do worry, because next gravity shenanigans are much worse. Much worse. Press this off button, and there we can fly with the cape. Actually, I don't want to do that. You want to spin jump like this. It's going to be useful in a moment. This is the slightly unfair part. These bullets shoot at you when they find your height, so you want to drop like that. The cape isn't a perfect defense against them, so you can't just move up. It will not work. Good. Okay, 2 of them same thing works. And now for the only section of the stage which I call slightly unfair, so I'm going to give myself a checkpoint there. It's the bees from Donkey Kong Country! And they have annoyingly not very visible hitbox, and they spin very fast. And this is probably the worst section of the stage. Basically you want to drop down, because otherwise you'll be going just at not a good enough speed. Hey, my spin jump disappeared, that's strange. Like this. Ah, almost. I'm still not going to use rewinds and want to do the section in one go. Stubbornness. Yes, and I think that's the last one. Yep. Great, now for some more bullet action. They usually alternate between left and right, so don't be crazy and just hug the wall, because otherwise you might actually miss some. And just try to predict them. Anyway, that was that. Second room done. Third room. And we get some glitched graphics with another cape here and a midpoint. Yeah, midpoint for the masses. Now it's the swimming room. That's probably the easiest room of the stage, and I can still go and kill myself on the munchers and still have another cape waiting for me here, so it's all fine and dandy. What I like doing in this room is failing at using the shell. Just activate the switch. It makes life simpler, because otherwise I think you need to bring the shell to the end of the room. Ah, swimming rooms. Wow, got surprised by that fire-breathing cannon here. Like everyone else, I don't really like swimming levels, but this one is good. It's intense enough and fair enough. The whole stage, on the whole, is on the fair side, even though it's on the hard side too. And I really like this level. Let's be honest. Not only because of the music. I could really listen to this piece, well, not the Super Mario World version, but other ones, all day long and just not get bored. Okay, now we have weird turtle thingies. No idea what they are. And hey, it's still not over. Oh, Podobo! That was some hardcore Podobo dodging. Down Marco Mario, I tell you. Or not. La 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 la. See, if I hadn't pressed the switch, then I would need the shell to break this green block, and then press the switch here, but then it's simpler this way. Let's just have a checkpoint here, because the swimming room is way too easy. Now it's the super spin jumping room. With instant killing munches, yeah! Like that. And you have to guess when the fireballs come out of the ground. Usually I think three or four bounces works. Something like that. Ouch. Thwimps, I hate you. If you feel like grinding lives, you can do it here by endlessly bouncing on the guys, skeletons, but it's really pointless, because you know, save states and such. The whole concept of lives, I think, really needs to evolve. One of the Kohai games, hacks, another series of hacks of Mario, actually just went ahead and gave you 99 lives at the beginning. And I think it was an interesting idea. And on the subject of lives, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. What the hell is going on? There's loads and loads and loads and loads of places where you can just very easily build a 99 life stock. it just felt strange. Like there's this stage in World 7 where suddenly there's about 10 bullet-built cannons right at the same place, and you can just bounce endlessly on them. And it doesn't feel that satisfying to get all those lives easily. Hey, I got a good rhythm there. Now it's mace bouncing, ball and chain rather than mace. Well, yes, yes, yes. Another thwimp, and I think we're pretty much at the end.